Do the difficult things first. A very successful person hung this sentence written in front of his desk. The most difficult task should be done first. When I asked him how this small sentence completely changed his life, he told me that one day suddenly the thought came to my mind that I keep postponing difficult tasks. I have become habituated to avoiding them. Due to these terrible habits, all the paths of my progress have stopped. At that time, I decided and hung this sentence on my wall, then started working according to it every day. Finally, when I completed many pending tasks, I made it a rule that every day I will first do the task that seems the biggest and most difficult. After some time, I realized that the tasks which I used to consider difficult, if done with determination and dedication, they look very simple and easy. A person who postpones a task repeatedly considering it difficult has to do it not just once, but many times because the thought of delaying the task does not leave him. This thing troubles him all the time. A person asked me, "How do you do so much work so easily?" Then I replied, "I do not repeat any work. If the most difficult work is done first while starting work in the morning, then it has many benefits. This habit is very beneficial because it prevents the necessary work from being postponed. The work which is postponed will not be that important and can be done some other time. The person who starts work in the morning and tries to look at unnecessary papers, fight over ordinary things, or talk about common things, his mind and brain lose their freshness. The result is that the necessary and important work remains pending. Even if it is done later, that work gets delayed. It is very unpleasant. There is no happiness in doing this. The objectives of life are permanent. They cannot be called mortal. Ideals are not destroyed by getting caught in the circle of circumstances, and neither is the thirst of a person quenched. It is a different matter that if a person himself does not want, then he cannot do anything. There are very few people who consider life as an art. Most of the people are such who complete the tasks of their life reluctantly and unwillingly. They waste their valuable time and efforts in fulfilling lust and low objectives, whereas they should make their efforts with more enthusiasm to achieve high and sacred objectives. To be sincerely and actively engaged in the attainment of higher life is a great ideal in itself. If you keep listening to the voice of your soul, which always inspires you to search for this path and act accordingly, then life can never be a failure. If a person is burdened with a big responsibility and you move away from there, you will see that if that person is courageous, then one day he will definitely show his powers and his talent will come out on its own. This is the time when the power to bring results appears in the person due to courage, bravery, and self-confidence. If a person lacks the elements to achieve success, then when the burden of responsibility is put on him, only then will it be known how much power of the elements to achieve success is present in him. So I would like to request my friends that if they have been forced to take on the burden of some responsibility, they should welcome it happily. It is possible that the secret of success lies in it.